Okay, we'll recognize Ms. Trahan for her 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you, Chair Bourakis and Ranking Member Schakowsky, and thank you for the full slate of FTC Commissioners for being here today. While I'm glad that this committee is continuing to work hard to protect consumers' privacy, I am shocked once again that Republican appropriators are suggesting that we hamstring the FTC by slashing its budget. It's important to remember that while Congress fails to pass legislation to rein in bad actors, regulators like the FTC are making a meaningful difference protecting consumers from harm. In the past year alone, the FTC has taken major actions against big tech's privacy abuses, online scammers, data brokers, junk fees, and pharmaceutical price gouging. Every dollar that Congress appropriates for the Commission results in $14 of benefits to our constituents by driving down inflationary prices and penalizing bad actors for breaking the law. And given the Commission's track record of delivering for the American consumer, it's embarrassing that we're even debating adequately funding the agency. Commissioner Bedoya, we are considering numerous proposals to protect children's privacy and safety online, an issue that I know you've worked exceptionally hard on. It's great that the FTC is updating the COPPA rule, and I support your proposals to require opt-ins to targeted advertising, stop platforms from retaliating against minors who exercise their privacy rights, and limit the use of minors' data to drive addictive features and notifications. Given the Supreme Court's recent decisions in Net Choice, Commissioner Bedoya, how do you believe that Congress and the Commission can best act to further protect children's safety and privacy online? And additionally, do you believe that greater research, transparency, and accountability into the content moderation and algorithmic amplification decisions made by online platforms would be helpful in that goal?
Thank you, Congresswoman. Thank you for your leadership on this. To answer that last question, absolutely yes. Let me offer two other thoughts. First, Net Choice is fundamentally about content moderation, and I think what we cannot forget is that if you look at the allegations of mental health harm against teens, that is just one source. Mm-hmm. You also have research suggesting that the sleep deprivation and anxiety that comes from extended use, quote unquote, designs that many people consider promoting addiction in the technology, that is another source. And then a final source is harassment that is made possible online. And I'm really proud that the Commission has voted out cases from our staff shutting down, making sure that there is a maximum of privacy settings that prevent strangers from harassing our teens. Commissioner Holyoke mentioned a terrific case came out today where teens were being falsely told that their peers wanted to know, have you had any surgeries? Are you straight? When in reality, it was the company that would then charge those teens money to try to find out who that was. And so the Commission feels strongly, I think I can say, that these companies shouldn't profit off of harassing teens online. The second item is expertise expansion. You look at the rosters of these companies, they don't just have lawyers, they don't just have economists, they don't just have technologists, they have psychologists and brain experts. Last year, talked to a law clerk, she looked at just one of these companies, they had 140 PhDs in psychology and brain science. And so one thing we're moving to do with Chair Khan's support is to expand our roster of in-house expertise to include pediatricians, psychologists, and I hope to have that we're able to share more about that in the fall as we assemble this team.
Well, thank you for that, Commissioner Bedoya. As a mother of two young girls, I really appreciate the work. Chair Khan, as the FTC has been the most aggressive agency in terms of regulating tech platforms and products, I'd like to ask you about the Commission's effort to bring in technological expertise in-house. We just heard about the expansion, but I do think the technological expertise is important. In February 2023, the Commission stood up the Office of Technology, which according to your budget request now employs a wide range of experts who assist both the Bureaus of Competition and Consumer Protection in their law enforcement missions. Chair Khan, how has the Office of Technology helped the FTC hold technology companies accountable, and how does it work with the FTC's other branches to lend expertise to the agency's investigations and enforcement actions?
Thank you. I've been so thrilled that we've been able to stand up this office. We'd had previously some technologists, but putting this office together and being able to hire has been a game changer. We had heard we might face challenges when looking to hire because we can't compete with private sector salaries. But when we put out these postings, just within a week, we actually got 600 applications. I mean, there's just enormous hunger among technologists to come serve the public and make sure that these technologies are not harming people, be it kids, be it facilitating fraud. And so these technologists are on board. They're embedded across our investigative teams. They're working side by side, looking at the documents, looking under the hood, trying to figure out how are these algorithms working. And that's already paid off. I mean, it's making a difference in the lawsuits we filed, the counts we're able to include, and it's just really fantastic to be able to continue to build that expertise. I also really appreciate Commissioner Bedoya's encouragement for us to further think about other forms of expertise that are going to be needed as we continue this work.
Thank you. Yeah, yield back.